So from the 37-yard line of ICC, here's the snap by Roberts. Pocket collapses, steps up, has plenty of time to throw deep down the field. He has a man wide who caught it. Touchdown, EMCC. Oh my goodness gracious, from 37 yards out. Here's 1.7 on the clock.
But hey, here's the deal. We got some things to clean up, all right? Personally and as a team, all right? And we're gonna do that. We're gonna work on that. And hey, we're 1-0. We got a game against who we got next week? Right, Jones. We got Jones for 2 weeks in a row. All right, everybody, get in here and get tight.
And one thing I don't believe, and it always happens like this. Charlie and our family, anybody else talk to, you get two folks and let them talk. And if they went to school here within 5 minutes, what are they going to say? That's 2 years on.
Game day, baby. You already know. Game day. Let's go.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. It's time to turn up.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, start fast. Start fast. Do your job. Everybody standing right here has got to play well tonight. You got me? Everybody. Okay, look around. I got to have everybody here play good. Here we go. Dominate on three. 1, 2, 3. Dominate!
Hey, a lot of fun what we do. Easy verse, okay? 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God did not give us a spirit of timidity, but a spirit of power, of love, and of self-discipline." Think about it now. He didn't make you weak. He didn't make you timid. Made you strong. Your love's got to be about each other and playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. You understand what I'm talking about? Do what you're supposed to. Have a great night. Touch somebody else. Get this blessing. Dear God, thank you for these guys. Thank you for the way they work. Thank you for all of our blessings. Help us, God, to realize how blessed we are and how fortunate we are. Help these guys play to the best of their ability. Help them use their bodies and play the game the way they're supposed to play it, the way that you've made them to play it. Help us to realize how fortunate we are. Be with our families as they're traveling to watch us play. Thank you again for Jesus and for loving us and all of our blessings. Thank you especially for Christ and for his sacrifice on that cross. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Blood, make go. Kill. Blood, make go. Kill. What's that now? Kill. Blood on 3, Chelsea on 6, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
Here comes Godley up on it. He'll put his foot into it, and it's a high end-over-end kick. Robinson is going to come up around the 9 and field it out across the 10. Tries to go to the far side of the field. He has some people trailing him. He's going to get past him out around the 20-yard line, and he's going to duck through some would-be tacklers up across the 25 and pushed out of bounds somewhere around the 28-yard line. He'll have an opportunity tonight as he is filling in for the injured DJ Law. Back to pass, and it's a tunnel screen near side, called by Staggers. He's got room inside the 40, inside the 30, as he's going to go inside the 20, and he's going to be aroused around the 10-yard line, and he's going to still have folks on their feet around the 5, down to the 3, and it's a big, massive humanity. And they're going to say officially he's down at the 4. Roberts in the shotgun. He'll have right flank to his left. Twin receivers here to the near side, short side of the field. The snap, looking left, now rolls to his right. Still rolling and dumps it into the end zone, back of the end zone towards the corner. Caught! Dario Robinson, touchdown, EMCC.
That's you. Good job. That catch the interception.
Let a boy get some water now. Good play.
Wins near side, play action for Miller. He fires it over on the right side, and it is picked off by EMCC at the 34. Coming up to pick it off is going to be C.J. Rivas.
No, that's going to be Dario Robinson.
Dario Robinson.
Yeah, Dario Robinson playing on the left cornerback over there. They went after him, what now, 3 or 4 times here in the early going, Glenn. But boy, talk about a quick study.
In the shotgun, takes a snap, leaves it with right, goes up the middle. He is to the goal line, dives, touchdown, EMCC. And the Lions score on their second possession. No, I'm sorry, your third possession. I beg your pardon. They punted just a moment ago, but on that interception, got it back quickly. So it's second down and goal to go from the 3. They'll leave it with Wright. Goes up the middle. He's to the goal line. He gets across and he scores. Touchdown, EMCC. I wasn't waiting on the official this time. I knew exactly when he crossed that goal line. And, of course, they'll run in sometimes and wait and throw their hands up. But it's 20-0 pending the PAT. 5:13 remaining here in this first quarter. Trips right. Now they all shift in motion. to the left. Here's the snap to Roberts. Going to leave it on the ground with White. White trying to bounce it to the outside, near side. Gets inside the 5. Dives for the pylon. Does he have a touchdown? EMCC. Isaiah Wright, a 6-yard touchdown run, showing some athletic ability, and that's his 3rd touchdown of this game. His 5th of the season. 3:09. 2nd down and goal to go from the inch line, and John Franklin III is going to score up the middle touchdown. He was dancing around, decided to cut it back up the middle, and he scores. And that was easy. And EMCC is now up 34-0, pinning the PAT. Down to the 17. 1st down, 10 to go. In Bobcat territory, looks right, now comes back left. Now we'll fire it towards the end zone, and it is called touchdown, EMCC, Corey Davis.
Yeah, that was an absolute beautiful catch by Corey Davis. He got right inside the pylon in the left corner of the end zone. Roberts put it up where Davis was the only guy with a chance to get it, and he just went up and grabbed it out of the air.
In formation is the last 2 plays. This whole offensive series, trips to the right, twins near side. Plenty of time for Franklin to throw. Fires it over the middle, has a man open, caught inside the 20, hit hard at the 15, down to the 14-yard line. Mario Lanier. Linebackers are creeping up. Here's the snap. He's back to pass, looking near side. Fade pattern near side. He's looking for Davis, who caught it. Touchdown, EMCC. Corey Davis with a touchdown reception. That's his 2nd of this game. Here's the snap from the middle of the field, and Barrage is in trouble inside pressure and gets rid of it. And boy, the receiver, as he's trying to catch the football, is popped around the 28-yard line. And that's going to run out the clock. Coming up to make the big hit was Ryan Lee. 1 second, now the buzzer, as EMCC has put game number 6 in the record books. 49-7, the final score. We're 3 games away from being at the end of the regular season, and number 7 EMCC goes to 5-1 on the year.
Hey, Miles on 3 and Champs on 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Champs!
Wondering what's happening with your checking account? Don't worry. With the new e-alert service from the Citizens Bank, you'll never have to think about it again. For only 99 cents per month, our e-alert service will send you a notification by email every time your debit card is used for purchases, pre-authorizations, or ATM transactions. Staying informed about your accounts can help defend you against fraud and identity theft. Call or come by the Citizens Bank today and find out how e-alert can put your mind at ease.
Hey, listen to me. Super job. Had a running clock the whole second half. When we get opportunities to take that ball back, we want to get it. We don't want to give people a chance to breathe ever. We want to make sure we're pushing all the time. Really proud of your effort. Thought it was great. We talked about it all week long. Great opportunities. You did a great job. Let me turn it over to the doctor real quick and let him holler at you.
Hey, listen. You guys, you know how good you are. Woo. I'm serious. I'm watching this game tonight, and I'm thinking to myself, holy smokes, these guys have no idea how good they are. You made me very proud. And I want to tell you something. It's been a tough week. I know it has. I know it's been a tough week. But I also believe y'all have learned a lot this week. And Coach Buddy and I have been talking on the phone. And he wanted me to tell you that he loves you. And that he's proud of you. And that he knows you worked hard tonight. And I want you to know that that means a lot. You pulled together when you needed to pull together. This season's not over. It's going to be over soon, and you're all going to be at the top. You can do anything about it, right? Yes, sir. Good job, boys.
We're standing down here with offensive coordinator and interim head football coach Marcus Woods. Coach, you got to be pleased with the effort tonight.
Oh, no doubt. I thought our guys played hard. A lot of adversity throughout the week, and I thought they did a great job overcoming that.
Coach, our offense did an outstanding job all night long, really fast-paced and hitting on all cylinders. And it was just a matter of finding that offensive rhythm, and we found it early and often all night.
We did. We had some key guys out. We had a lot of guys that stepped up. You know, we were able to work some defensive guys. We saw Pounds running the ball at the end of the game. We actually did a lot more empty sets because we held Horsley and DJ Law out. So, you know, and then Damien not being there. So we missed some guys, but I thought as a whole did a great job. I thought you picked it up.
Coach, let me ask you one question. Back right before the half, we had a 93-yard drive, absolutely textbook drive. Take us through that drive.
You know, we went empty and we put Wyatt and John out there, and we rotated in some. We brought Isaiah in some. We just tried to be patient and work it. We knew we had 2 minutes. We knew we had, or less than 2 minutes. We knew we had the timeout left. So we were kind of holding it, and we just never had to use it. So it was good. We just tried to inch away, and it worked out good for us.
We come out pretty healthy tonight.
Pretty good. We had one. I think we got a possible ankle injury that we're worried about a little bit with one of our defensive backs, and then a guy that's off the field. So hopefully we'll bounce back and get some guys back next week. That'll be big for us.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, Dario, when was the moment that you were told you were going to play cornerback tonight?
I was told after the game, after the homecoming game, I was going to play corner because, we had a couple of dudes that had to get sit out for this game, and, they got kicked out last game. So.
Which one felt better, the touchdown or the interception?
Got to go with the touchdown. I'm an offensive player, so, got to go with the touchdown.
We got support for the O-line because, everybody getting film.
We don't ever get no
we don't get no love.
Quarterbacks, so you got to really put us on TV because we don't ever get no love. It's always the D-line getting sacks, the wide receivers making plays.
We want to make
O-line don't ever get no love.
We want to make YouTube too.
Don't get no love, trying to show some love right here. We got to
make YouTube too.
What does it take to play offensive line for EMCC?
You got to be somebody that's relentless, and you got to be somebody that's coachable. You got to be somebody that understands that, you're not going to get all the accolades all the time. That's for any offensive lineman at any school, But for here, you got to be somebody that takes pride in being in shape, in running fast, and having a fast-moving offense, and having an offense that doesn't give up sacks, that has 200-yard rushers, that a game that puts up 500, 600, 700 yards a game, whatever that is. And take individual pride in that, but most of all, somebody that wants to put the team first.
Why did you choose EMCC?
With me, it was the biggest thing. Well, I didn't really just know a lot about JUCO because I had went to Southern Miss out of high school, so I never really thought I'd be at a JUCO. So when everything fell through there, I kind of started doing research, and I just noticed that everybody they just win, they beat the crap out of people. So I was I want to win. They know how to win, so. That's why I picked him.
A lot of my fellow teammates from Starville High was here. Jaquez Johnson, quarterback. He's from Starville High as well. So, I asked those guys, how does it feel to be, winning, and how does it feel to be in that type of program? Because, MCC is title time. Who wouldn't want to be a part of it?
What does it mean to you to play for one of the top JUCOs in the country?
It means a lot to me. I'm just blessed. God gave me the opportunity.
That's a big deal. And back to the last question, this has to do with it. They can get me somewhere else, I thought, better than any other junior college could. And the coaching staff here, they've obviously done a good job, so it's a big deal.
What is your relationship like with the rest of the O-line? How do y'all get along?
When we're together, you can tell that we're getting along pretty good. And even in our film room, it's some games, no jokes played around, but basically we're serious in there. But when we're together, it's a bunch of fun. I love those guys, my brothers.
We're all really close. It's like a little band of brothers. We all like each other a lot, and sometimes people throw each other under the bus, but it's to keep themselves from getting yelled at. And when they do, you don't say that they threw you under the bus, so you just kind of take it and get the yelling, and you go on like it never happened.
The friendships that, I done made since I've been here, because when I came here, I kind of had it set in my mind I wasn't going. I was trying to get in and get out, and but I think when I got here and I actually started just hanging around these guys, man, these some real good dudes, what I'm saying? This is probably the biggest thing for me, just all the friendships I've made since I've been here.
We're all pretty much brothers. We're all real close, and it's just been like that since day one.
James Davis.
Unlimited potential.
What's it like playing for Coach Stevens? As your position coach?
It's fun. It's fun for the most part. You know, it's just like some days, you know, we can determine like the atmosphere in practice. So like at the beginning of practice, if we know kind of like we like doing good, moving around well, you know, it's pretty much good practice. But you know, we come out there with kind of the BS. You know, it's it'd be a long day of practice for everybody.
Reed Callums.
Hard worker, very nose to the grindstone kind of guy, blue collar.
It's fun. It's a little hard at times, but he's a pretty good coach.
Ethan Orr.
Wow. Really, the sky's the limit, and has not even scratched the surface of how good he can be.
Sometimes it can be a little bit hectic, but he knows what he's doing. So, I mean, it can be really good at times. It can be not so good at times, but he does his job. So,
Juwan Johnson has really stayed the course and very determined to show he can play college football.
Coach Stevens is a great coach. He's hard at you on times, but he's hard on you for a reason, because he cares. He wants you to get better each and every day. He wants you to be able to tell him whatever he asks you right off the bat, so you know what play to do, what you got to do on your play. Like, he wants you to be disciplined at that type of era.
The things that I look for are the extra effort plays. During the game, you know, they want to run the ball. You know, when we get down close to the goal line, they want to run the ball. You know, last year in the national championship game, you know, we didn't get in the end zone on 4th and 1, and I think that stuck with them a lot all summer long. And hopefully it's still sticking with them, that they work, that they know that when they get down there, they're not just going to let us score because we're on the 1. They're going to fight. And what I look for is guys that, hey, you know, let's run the ball. You know, they want to take. We're going to do our pass blocking, but let's run it. You know, and that's what if we get guys that understand that they've got to get better, and they've got to work in run blocking with pass blocking and pass blocking with run blocking, and they know that there's intricacies and idiosyncrasies in each one of them. You know, if they'll understand that and trust in their coaches, well, you know, that's really what I look for, and that's what I want, and that's what I expect. And if they'll give me their attention and be coachable, we'll be good.
What's the best part to you about playing offensive line, whether it's pancaking a defender or getting to that second level and attacking a linebacker or a defensive back? Like, what gets you really amped during a game?
I love cutting people, running up to the second level and just cutting them and just watching them fly over your head. It's pretty fun. We don't get much credit for anything, but I kind of like that.
I like when, like on pass pro sometimes, and run blocking too, when you ain't got really anybody to block on pass pro, so you just bang down inside, and you feel the guy like he's kind of off balance, so you just keep pushing on over. It gives you a little warm, fuzzy feeling inside knowing you knocked him over.
Favorite thing for me to see is them running and staying after a block, staying on blocks, running, you know, and giving, like I said, giving that extra effort, getting to the second level linebacker, yeah, but more or less just giving that effort, you know, and playing fast. And if they play fast, that means they're playing confident.
Who was your favorite player growing up?
My favorite player,
regardless of position.
See, growing up, I actually didn't watch a lot of football growing up, but as I got older, I actually started watching it and just not playing the sport. So I really like Sue. I know you know Sue. He's a defensive lineman. He is. I like how he plays, because he plays with nothing else on his mind but doing what he got to do. He's pretty dirty though, but hey, that's football.
Deuce McAllister.
Buddy. Yeah. All right. What was it about Deuce that you wanted to emulate or made you want to play like him?
He's just a hard-hitting back. It's just fun to watch him.
I always liked Drew Brees, I guess, because I was a Saints fan. I've always been a Saints fan. I thought he was a cool guy. I don't know why, but I just liked him.
Robert Mathis. It was Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney, because I've been a coach fan for forever, and so growing up and then watching both of them play, it was just it kind of drove me to kind of play hard, and watching them play, I wanted to play defensive end. I used to after a game, I go outside and run around, like doing a little chop dipping, you know, a little swatting at the ball, sagging the quarterback and all of that. So like just watching the coach and just watching Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis, man, it was like, it really motivated me to want to be at that level they at.
If you were going to sell the EMCC to a recruit, what would you tell them?
If you're planning on coming to East Mississippi, be prepared to work, because you're going to have to work to be the best. If you're not working to be the best, then I guess you're going to be the last. And they prepare you for the next situations coming up, as in D1 ball or whatever ball that you play after this. It prepares you a lot, and it changes you, it betters you a lot.
I just, you know, shoot them straight, like, you know, like every school can tell you they're gonna win and they can do this and they can promise you that. But at the end of the day, you know, not every school can show you the track record. Like with East Mississippi, I'll be like, man, I could just show you the records, the rings, and all this stuff, you know, and I think that'll, like, you know, pretty much sell somebody.
You know, if you don't get the offer that you want, you know, you go through life one time. You know, it's not a dress rehearsal. And you got to do it the way you want to do it. But if you get an offer that you want and you think that that's where I want to be, go there. But if not, go to junior college and give yourself a chance to get that scholarship that you want. So many people have gone to Division I schools that they didn't really want to go to, come back, and especially here, have come back here and gone on. You know, Brandon Hodges is an excellent example. Brandon could have gone to a smaller school right out of high school, but he only played 1 year of high school football. He came to a community college here, and now he's at the University of Texas. So it's a really good door for you to be able to go through to get to the next level.
Do you have the money you need for a world-class college education? Did you just graduate from one of our district high schools? Do you live in one of our 6 counties? If the answer is yes, did you know that EMCC offers financial assistance through our tuition guarantee program to those who qualify? To learn more, visit eastms.edu. East Mississippi Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Family on me, family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family!
A good practice. I thought our guys were a lot more focused. Yesterday we seemed a little bit off, and today I thought they seemed to be a little more locked in and groove a little bit and just rolling. Athletic team. They do a good job handling themselves. They do a good job putting themselves in the right position, the right place. So, you know, we've got to be on top of our game, no question about it. They're going to hustle. They're going to play hard. So it'll be a full 60-minute game for us.
Ball. Ball. Oh! Ball. Ball. Oh!
How do you think practice went today?
I thought our tempo was a lot better. I thought our kids seemed to be pretty enthusiastic about everything. Looked like they had fun today.
Kicker went like that, like the ball went over your head.
Let's go off. Do something to me.
Oh, that's amazing. You know, what are your thoughts on Holmes this week, and what are your your game prep to go into the game?
You know, really good football team. You know, we've got to do a good job being prepared and getting out there, getting off the bus, ready to go. Good frame of mind. I think if we do that, we put ourselves in a good position.
Awesome. Any kind of tidbits you want to give us on Holmes and what you expect?
Well, Holmes is a good team. There's no question about it. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to release Cade Wilkerson. He's kind of a secret weapon that I've been hiding. I'm going to have him call most of the game. He's going to start calling plays. It's going to be awesome.
Well, that's exciting. I'm Cade Wilkerson here in Scuba, Mississippi, ESPN.